Hello, everyone. My name is Irina Bakley, and I'm a licensed relationship therapist in my private practice in Wake Forest, North Carolina. I also provide virtual counseling to individuals and couples who live in North Carolina, Virginia, or most countries abroad. Okay, so today we're talking about online counseling and continuing to discuss some of the common questions about online couples counseling. We've in previous videos we've talked about some pros and cons. And even the reasons for why some individuals and couples would consider to pursue online counseling services. But today we are primarily focusing on three questions. We're doing it very briefly, but still three questions on about couples counseling. One, is it safe? Two, does it actually work? And three, what do I need to know about online couples counseling? Let's dive in. One, is online couples counseling safe? And the answer is yes. It's definitely safe. Most, if not all, therapists are using a HIPAA compliant, secure, safe software that is usually encrypted to banking standards. That is very easy to use. It's very user friendly, and it's even gives you like waiting rooms and things like that where you can check in and look and share screens with each other and notes. And so it is safe. However, you could make it more safe, not from the technology side of things, but from the physical side of things, by finding a place that is safe to be, where you don't get distracted, where you don't get overheard. Maybe you have like a sound machine on your phone playing, or if you have a like office sound machine, so that other people or people in nearby offices or nearby rooms cannot understand what you are saying, to make sure that everything is as confidential as possible. Second question, does it work? Yes, it does. Of course, I'm biased, and because I love it. I love online couples counseling, and I think that it works. I've done personally a lot of online therapy work for myself and with my spouse, and I do feel that if it's done professionally, if it's done skillfully, if it's done with understanding that technology is a blessing and a curse, and that you do need certain things like headphones and a secure space and strong internet, it does really work. From the therapeutic standpoint, it also works, and it's different, right? Let's be honest. It's a lot more limited because you are not face to face. You're missing on a lot of rich body language, but we can adjust to that by me asking questions like, what's if I'm not sure if there is water in people's eyes, or if there is some fidgeting going on with their fingers or feet and I don't see it, I will just ask, what is it that is there something that I would be able to see if I would be close to you right now in the same space that I'm not seeing from my computer? I would ask partners to help me kind of navigate this emotional kind of body-based reactions. And so it's very doable and it's very effective. And a lot of times I hear couples kind of saying that it works really well because they don't have to get out of the office and travel and commute. They can resume their life right away, or sometimes they even stay. And I suggest them doing that. Stay for 10, 15, 20 minutes afterwards to reflect on what just happened in session, to write some things down, some takeaway points so that they can come back to it throughout the week, and it can help them make more progress and focus, refocus on some of the intentions and goals that we are working on. What else do I need to know? Like I've mentioned already, you need very strong internet connection, and it's not perfect. And sometimes we have to go, like I use Simple Practice, for example, which is a software for therapists that has video conferencing option. But sometimes, very, very few rare occasions, it did not work. And so we would go to Zoom as another option. And I already have everything in place, and then we would just jump to another platform if needed to do that. And again, that does not happen very often, and it's not the reason to steer away from online counseling sessions, because they can be very, very effective. So headphones, strong connection, safe place. If we are doing a two-way couples counseling session where I am, for example, in my office, like right now, and a couple together are in their home, or they're traveling and they're together in their hotel or Airbnb, that can be done. Or if we need to do a 3 or 4-way session where each person, there are like 3 or 4 family members and everyone in different locations, that also can be done. Again, it does require a therapist who has experienced doing online couples counseling, who has specialized training doing couples work, who is directive and who can redirect the session in a right way if there is an escalation, if people are talking over each other and things like that. We come up with signs that, if I have my hand like this, it means everyone needs to stop and listen. Or if someone else has a hand up, that means that they need space to talk. So there are different ways that different therapists are doing it in a way that makes it effective. And we're always checking in with clients. I always check in with clients at the end of the session and see what went wrong, what went right, how can I be there for them, how can I make it more effective next time, something that I'm not doing right, so that it's a continuous collaboration and a feedback to each other that I always welcome and I always encourage, and clients are pretty good about being honest in their feedback to me. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to chat more about how I can help, or if you have any questions about what I've just discussed, feel free to schedule a free consultation call on my website, and I would be happy to chat and see if we're a good fit, or refer you to a better fit therapist in your area, even if possible and appropriate. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time.